rising. Peace. Peace, peace, peace. Grand rising. Well, I'm looking all bejeweled out today. I didn't realize it. Grand rising, greetings, greetings, greetings. Oh, I need to go get these eyebrows done today. Peace, peace. What's my mind's eyes? Warrior goddess, artistic wisdom, arts. Ooh, somebody beat you, arts, today. Somebody beat you. Somebody beat you. You gotta be quicker than that. I need to call you, arts. I need to get up with some of y'all while I'm back in town. Don't know how long I'm gonna be home. Some things in the works. Some things is in the works. We're gonna call you Dub, because I don't know. That's self-dub. Self-dub. Peace, queen. Witness to elevation. Your life has changed so much. You got a man. Yes. Praise him. We about to do a praise dance for you. We better do a praise dance for you. Ooh. Now it's about keeping them. We get them. Getting them is easy. I'm pretty sure getting them is easy. I'm pretty sure you're an amazing woman. I'm pretty sure. Now it's keeping them, which is all about what we just been talking about, the connecting to our divine feminine, easing into our divine feminine self. How do we embrace our divine feminine self? Thank you, beloved. Grand rising. Troy, me and Troy about to get a divorce. Me and Troy. That's my fate. Hey, big head. Me and Troy, we about to get a divorce. We getting a divorce. You was supposed to be handling some stuff. I swear we played phone tag. Hold on, y'all. I gotta do my crystals. I want y'all to see. So I always get questions for people who don't know about the menthol crystals. So yeah, we getting a divorce, Troy. I don't want to be married to no. This is a one-sided relationship. So you light your charcoal. I normally light it with some ashes or some dirt in it. And then, hold on. So this is the bigger jar. So this is the $20 jar, I believe, on my website. And you get like a lot of crystals. I normally only take like one or two. These are for my babies that don't know, because y'all always asking me. And I just put it on the thing. You just put it on there. And you see how it emits smoke. And that's a little more than I wanted to put on there. That's okay. So you allow this to come in the air, and it's going to last you forever. Like, it's very strong. So when you first start burning it, you're going to be crying. It's going to loosen up all that mucus. It's going to loosen up all the interesting, nasty toxins in your body. Okay? I'm about to be crying. Nah, I've been burning it so much now. I'm going to be good. I needed it though, because I could feel that mucus from that cheese that I ate the other day that I've been talking about. I got my pineapple. Look, I'm ready for y'all today. I got my cut up pineapple today. I got my water. And I got my menthol over there popping off. All right. You will love it. If you have not got you some, listen to me. I'm trying to put y'all on game. This is going to be one of your favorite things for morning meditation. this will be your favorite. This is going to be the thing that you're going to want every day to burn. You will be addicted. Listen to me. You do the same thing with the Three Kings. So you put the charcoal. If you don't have charcoal, I do have them on my website now. They come in these little Three Kings, like the Three Kings rolls. They're like a whole lot of little charcoal pieces. You light it and you put your resin on there. Or same thing with these. You just put a few on there. It's going to create this whole eucalyptus peppermint aroma in the air. It's going to help you breathe better. It's going to open up all of these pathways from here up. It pretty much opens and breaks up the mucus from here up. It helps decalcify that pineal gland, open that third eye, so when you get ready to meditate, you can meditate with clarity. It can be more intent. I like to even burn it sometimes before I go to bed, like an hour before I go to bed. So when I get ready to lay down, I'm breathing. You can take a shower with it. You can be in the shower, just drop a couple of pieces in the water, in the bottom of the tub while you're taking your shower. It's going to make this spa-like sensation. So it's going to help you breathe. This is all about breathing. You know, the number one thing for a lot of the work that we do is about connecting to breath. So this is going to help you breathe. Okay? And I think, is this on She Is Magic? If I'm not mistaken, it's on She Is Magic. If it's not, it's definitely on the Healing Chamber. When you take a bath, let's say you sore. Y'all remember my shoulder been acting up. Every night I've been like putting a couple of these in the tub. Okay. You get just a couple. Because y'all be heavy-handed. I'm not telling you put a whole handful, then your coochie be burning and y'all be mad at me, or your little, we call my babies, they noodles. Your noodle burning and you mad at me. No, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't do it. Just a couple. You literally only need a pinch. No matter what it is that you're doing, you only need a couple. A pinch. A pinch. Because y'all be wanting to be like, oh, she said use lemongrass for the bath. And y'all be done put a half a bottle of lemongrass. Then you on fire. Your ass on fire. I ain't do that. Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me. I ain't do it. I'm just saying. I don't want y'all to have none of them issues. All right, let's see what we got. What we got popping in these cards today. A big bundle. This jar, it will last you a long time. Like I said, this is my $20 jar. I think it's $20 or $22. It's about a 4-ounce jar. Y'all saw that little bit. I can still, like, I put that, and even though it's not, you don't see the smoke, because a lot of times y'all just get addicted to seeing the smoke. But even though you don't see the smoke anymore, the coal stays hot. So that's a little coal. So as it's burning and cooling off, it's still emitting that smell in the air. It'll be 2 hours later and you still gonna smell it. Somebody could walk in 2 hours later and they could be like, oh, what's that? And then there's a little jar that's a size down from there. I think that's $10. And it's still a lot. It's a lot. It's gonna last you a good little bit. Yeah, I can sell wholesale. It depends on how much you're trying to get. Depending on how much you're trying to get. Or I could at least order. Inbox me. Yeah. Because I got a lot. Alright. I'll show you. For us, do we have anything else we want to say? This must be what we've been talking about. All right, nothing else. All right. Grand Rising, Pooh Bear. Okay, so Tunde Earth. Now, all of us been in this planning stage, and this is an amazing time. Amazing time, especially after conversations we've been having lately. To really like sit down with yourself and really make a plan. Like, even if it's a plan on our topic been recently about connecting to our divine feminine self. So even if it's a plan on how we are connecting to that, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing that's intentionally every day? You don't have to be super focused on it. Don't make it where it's a chore or a task or you feeling like you got to beat yourself up now about it because, oh God, I ain't do nothing to connect to my. No, don't do it like that. Just make it where you're just, something small. Something small. You might not wear earrings. A day you might want to wear some little dainty. I don't never really have nothing dainty, but some little dainty earrings. You might not, wear makeup, but the day you might want to put a little lip gloss on. You're going to put a little gloss on or a little color. Throw you a little pink lip or whatever it might be. You see what I'm saying? Do something that is going to be going towards making a plan. So that way you can be intentional about connecting to that energy. Okay? And not even just with that, but just in life in general. Make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you focus on, whatever that destination, even if it's spiritual evolution, elevation, make sure that daily you are incorporating something in your routine outside of being in the normal hustle and bustle, because it's very easy for y'all to get caught in survival mode, and now you are not feeding your spiritual self. It happens. Sometimes you be like, oh shit, I done overslept. Now I ain't got time to do my meditation like I supposed to. Now I ain't got time to like eat something healthy and drink me a bottle of water before I leave out this door. And you running into survival mode real quick. So now your day gonna be off because you started it off in chaos. You got to figure out a way to just incorporate something that is real simple, real quick. Even if it's when you pull up. I don't give a damn that you might be running late to work. You need to really take your time and say, okay, well, damn, I might be running late. If that means you got to run in, clock in, and then run to the bathroom or run somewhere where you can be by yourself for at least 5 minutes. Just so you can get your energy back together. So you can get in realignment with yourself. You need to incorporate something that helps you connect. And then be patient. That's why the turtle is present. Be patient. Allow yourself to be patient with yourself. Quit feeling like it's a race or a competition. It's not. This is a work in progress. You got the rest of your life, baby. You got the rest of your life. You do. In order for you to get it right. You got the rest of your life. So it's not a competition. It's no race. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Don't make it where you're so hard on yourself. Don't make it where you are beating yourself up for not getting something done today. I woke up crazy a little bit. Not really. I ain't gonna say I woke up crazy. I had a crazy ass dream. But when I woke up with that feeling of like, okay, what was that about? So I had to lay there peaceful of it and just be still. And say, okay, let me get my energy together. Let me get my energy together. Let me get my mind together. And then go with my day. My son been getting up, the one that don't like to go to school. He been getting up on his own early. So by the time he come to my room, before it's even time for him to get up, he fully dressed. His energy is better. You know why? Because I've been working on it. And I've been visualizing and meditating on that brother getting up, being happy about school, being motivated. I swear I've been working on it. It might have took the whole damn school year, but we here. We took the whole school year. But yeah, just figure out little things. be mindful. Peace, beloved. Be mindful of this energy. And we talked about this the other day. This energy of resentment, bitterness, separation. It's that independent woman attitude. That's what we've been talking about. Oh, I love that this card came up today. That I don't need you. I can do bad by myself. I can. That's why she got the double-edged swords. She cutting off everybody. She out here like she cutting people out. Be mindful of that. Check that energy. Check it. Go to the root of it. Why you acting like that? Why you feel like it's okay for you to just be mean for no reason? And sometimes y'all be feeling like it's justified to be mean. It don't feel good. I don't know about y'all. It don't feel good to be mean. It don't. It don't feel good to have an attitude. It don't. It don't. It don't feel good to operate in that energy. It don't. Think about when you in that energy compared to when you in your happiest space. When you in your loving, nurturing, happy, smiling, feel good, life is great, you're glowing and shit. Think about the difference of that energy. It don't feel good to be here. It don't even look. She look like she in warrior mode. It don't feel good when you got to go to war. It take a lot. I know for me, I don't like to be in confrontation with nobody. So it take a lot for me to get into confrontation mode. And when I'm there, oh, that fire is strong. It's going to be there. Oh, I'm about to burn your ass up when I get there. So then now, not only am I mad at you, I'm mad at you and me. Because now I'm here. Yes, but you got to understand, this is you being felt misunderstood. This is your energy. You can't put that energy on other people. That ain't their fault that they don't understand what the hell you saying. That is not their fault. It is not their fault that you are not speaking the same language. It's not. That's your fault. That's on you. Now, you have to understand what can I do to make sure that I'm effectively communicating? Do it even matter that person don't even understand you? Do it matter? Because what are you trying to be understand? Do you even understand yourself? Let's start asking them type of questions. Like, we got to get to the root of shit. A lot of times, we be really agitated at people for some shit that we don't even understand ourselves yet. We don't even know where we going. We don't even know where we stand. And you mad. You ready to cut somebody's head off. We ready to snap somebody's head off. And be at somebody's throat. But we don't know what went on in that person's life that day. You done went to your job and your boss done flipped off about something small to you. Like, the hell? Why is you flipping on me about this? Oh, D, I just sent you a package yesterday. I meant to send you an email. I just sent you a package yesterday. But yeah, but you don't know what happened to that your boss or your co-worker. I love you. Shy. You don't know what happened to that person that's made them be in the energy that they're in. And if they're just consistently a miserable soul, they got a miserable life, you got to have compassion. Not be mad at them. Be like, damn, I hate that you got a miserable life. That you feel like you so miserable, you want to bring your misery to work. This is the only place you feel empowered. Damn, you really a slave, huh? That's how I be looking at people. Like, when stuff happen, I don't even get mad no more. I'm not mad. I just go like, oh, man. I get more disappointed and hurt. I'm so sensitive these days. The older I get and the more that I connect to a certain energy, I be like, because I be wanting to see everybody win. I remember I had a situation over the weekend that one of my vendors that I work with over in Africa, I had asked them about a particular product, and they was trying to charge me like dumb money, like retail prices, retail American prices. And I was like, I've been working with you for a minute, and the last couple of times that I've asked you about something, you trying me, and I feel really hurt by this because I am that type of person. Thank you, beloved, that I want us to grow together. I want all of us to eat. So if you are somebody I've been working with, I'm going to make sure I break bread with you every time when it comes to something in that particular field. And I want to make sure that I'm not stingy with my connections. I'm going to be, oh, we eating together. We gonna break bread. I'm sending everybody to you. Like, look, yo, you need to hit. This who you need to go to. So when he hit me with them prices, I was like, oh, I was disappointed, but I'm business-like too. So I was like, okay, no worries. I hit you with that line. Oh, so now you've been in my inbox like every day. Well, what price do you need it at? Nah, it's too late, bro. No worries. I will get it a different way because that let me know where your intentions are. We are not speaking the same language. We're not even vibrating on the same frequency. You don't have the same intentions that I have. And that's okay because I understand that now. Now I need to find someone in alignment with my intentions. And it's simple. You move on. A lot of times we get frustrated and get caught up in these emotions and the anger aspect because we don't want to let go and move forward. Or we don't want to just let go of that energy from that. No, just move forward. Be done with it. Be at peace with it. The battle, and that's what I just said pretty much, the battle. Being in conflict. A lot of times, this energy, when y'all in this, like, I can do it by myself. I don't need y'all. I don't need no friends. When you in that energy, you in conflict with yourself. You have to go back to, who am I in conflict with? Where is this resonating from? Where is this energy coming from? Why is it here? How do I need to deal with it? How do I need to deal with it? What can I do to resolve it? What lesson am I supposed to be learning from this instead of operating in my emotions? Get the fuck out your feelings. I say that all the time. A lot of times we be, especially with women, we be mad and upset. It's too much truth. Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. Heavenly Mercy. Smoky Quartz. I just bought this crystal this weekend. Heavenly Mercy. Where's our thing? That's our crystal card. Morning. Oh, I'm the pastor with a damn crazy mouth. Yeah, starting. You came in. I'm talking about you too. What y'all dealing with? What y'all dealing with? Get out y'all feelings, man. Get out y'all feelings. I promise you, you're going to live such a happier, freer life. I promise you. Stop. Don't even worry about it. Don't. Y'all be wanting to jump on bandwagons and causes and a whole struggle fight over nothing. How is it helping in the evolution of you? That's what you need to ask yourself. Every time that you feeling in conflict with something, is this in alignment with my evolution? Is this in alignment with my higher self? Because if the answer is no, then what are we talking about again? Because unless I'm getting ready to, like, if I'm fighting for my peace, it's different. But if I'm in here and I'm fighting over some old, the fact that you ain't understand what I was saying, because a lot of times that's on both sides of the party. You saying one thing and I'm saying something different. Or we just don't understand it. We might mean the same thing, but we just saying it differently. Okay? Like, how is it in alignment? Yes, go to the apartment, a labor warrior goddess. Operate effectively. Get out your feelings. Don't feel like you gotta engage. Soon as somebody step out of pocket, that, like I said, being in, even let's go back to being in your divine feminine. I'm gonna stay in my sweet energy. I'm gonna give you this Oshun and give me y'all all day, all day. You getting it all day. You getting it all day. And when you are stepping out of pocket, I'm gonna probably call Oya so she can set these boundaries for your ass. And I'm going to handle it effectively. But I don't have to come off my throne. That go back to what we used to talk about in the beginning of these chats. I ain't got to come down off my throne. I'm going to always stay on my throne. I'm just going to let you know, oh, okay, that's what we doing. I just want to be very clear that's what we doing. Thank you. Now I got my clarity. I know what my next line is. I know what I'm supposed to do. I don't get caught in my feelings. Let's go ahead and handle this accordingly. We don't need to get caught in feelings. We're going to handle it and move forward. What do I need to do next? Obviously, this is time for this situation to shift. There's a shift involved. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. That's how y'all, like, for real. I promise y'all your life will be better. The only time we need to be in that warrior mode, the stuff that y'all really should be in warrior mode in, y'all ain't in warrior mode in. The stuff you should be mad about, the fact that they killing our babies left and right, that's the shit you need to be mad about. If you really want to get all that anger out, use that energy correctly. You need to be strategizing on how we can stop this shit where they're killing our babies left and right, where they're killing our men left and right. You see what I'm saying? How can we take control over our community, over our people? How can we get things back in alignment? That's what you need to be, worried about. Okay? Because that whole being caught in your feelings because of other basic stuff, I don't even care what it is. I really don't care. I don't care how deep it is. I don't care what in your mind you feel like it's where it's causing that, especially when it comes to employment. Your job is a tool. It's a tool from both dynamics. It's a tool for you to use in order for you to obtain what it is that you want to obtain. Okay? With your real purpose. It's a tool. Use it wisely. Quit thinking that these jobs are more than what they are. They are tools. The same way that you get up and use that toothbrush to brush your teeth, that job has a purpose. That's how you need to be using that job. It's a tool. The same way that they using you to build into their dreams and their ambition and their things that they want, you need to be using that job as that tool for you as well. Yes, why you withholding anger, but why you even getting angry? You got the emails, you got the facts. I would have just been like, oh, you hanging yourself. I would have been getting excited. Instead of getting mad, you should have been getting excited, like, word. I love the fact. I love to see when people hang themselves. I do. I enjoy it. I'm like, dang, I just knew you wasn't gonna get yourself caught up. Thank you, boo. Use them jobs to invest back in yourself, invest back in your health, your wealth. Use them jobs to invest back into who you are. Otherwise, you're going to be just what the job means, just over broke. Just over broke. Okay. And so we bring you the gift of heavenly mercy. As you grow spiritually, your energy fields becomes more substantial. Your thoughts and action carry more karmic weight in the world. As your power increases, your ability to do good increases. Your positive words can have a potent effect on others. So too can the very human moments where you may be having an off day unintentionally respond to another in a way. Let's go back. So too can the very human moments where you may be having an off day and unintentionally respond to another in a way that is not unconditional loving. Do you hear me? This is what I just been talking about. We do not want you to be afraid of becoming powerful. We know that you, wait a minute, I'm reading like 5 lines at one time. We know that most often you are going to make a positive contribution with your power. We also know that sometimes you will wish you could undo a choice that you have made and its effect. To help you, we offer you the karmic protection, where the destructive impact of your actions is softened by the positive effect of your actions and is enhanced. As you grow in your power and your impact, our gift of heavenly mercy will surround you, aligning your actions with your divine will and blessing you and all affected by you with divine compassion. So basically, summing it up, I jacked it all up. Summing it up, saying the universe is saying, hey, we're offering you heavenly mercy. We're going to give you karmic grace at this moment in time, because sometimes we respond from an energy that this is us. We had an off day. We woke up, like I just said, you wake up. I don't woke up too late, too early, whatever it may be, and it threw your day off. So now you ain't in sync. But then you get to work, or you dealing with your kids, or whatever the case may be, your man, and then you done snapped on them, and it ain't their fault that you done woke up late. It ain't their fault that you going through whatever. You out of line. You not in sync with yourself. That's not their fault. It's your fault. And the same way that you have to understand and be compassionate with yourself about that same dynamic, you got to do that with other people. Sometimes we be so self-absorbed, and I'm the queen of self-absorbed. Listen, half my adult life, I was so self-absorbed. I did not think. I still got a little bit of that. I got a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still a little bit there. When we so focused on what's going on in our life, that we so caught up in what's going on in our surroundings, our environment, what's going on with our kids, with our family, that we're not paying attention to. There's other people going through shit too. So be compassionate. They didn't have a good day. They might not have woke up. They might have got up that morning and found out they mama in the hospital. And you mad at them because they seeming to be a little funky with you, or they a little short with you. Shoot, it's some people that's waking up every morning getting their ass whooped before they getting a daily ass whooping. Or some people who might be waking up in a car and they got to go into a bathroom to get freshened up just to come into work. Some people ain't have nowhere to go to sleep. See what I'm saying? You don't know people's situations. You don't know their personal life. You don't know what's going on in their head. You don't know what was their upbringing. What happened to get them to the point. So the same way that I'm telling you to be compassionate with yourselves, you have to be compassionate with others as well in their journey. That's why I'm like, I don't take nothing personal. I don't. I pay attention. I'm observant. I don't take stuff personal. I might get frustrated. I get more frustrated than anything. One of the things that I get frustrated about is even during this spiritual journey, like I'm making a list, and as I was putting this list together of these, fake ass internet, Instagram, Baba Wows, and spiritual cleansers or whatever they be calling themselves. I'm like, it frustrates me because it's people like me that I'm like, I'm sitting here striving to not only stay in balance with my own personal surroundings in life, but I'm always striving to figure out another way to reach people. And not even to reach more people, but to make sure that something I'm saying is sparking a light in you to change, to embrace, to be more connected to who you are. And you got people out here that is just intentionally using spirituality as a tool to get coins, to do certain things. And I'm like, that's frustrating. It's frustrating. Peace, beloved. It's frustrating. It's hurtful. Because the last thing I want to do is see some of the young babies that's coming into this get taken advantage of. I don't want to see y'all get taken advantage of, or, you know, somebody ring y'all pockets because you hungry and you're thirsty for this knowledge and this connection. And the only thing that I can say, and I'm going to say it every day, everything that you are looking for is already inside of you. Quit looking for other people to be your salvation. Quit looking for other people. This is not religion. This is not like the church. We are not the preacher. Well, technically, I am a pastor. Technically, I'm a pastor. But that's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're talking about. I'm just looking at it like, don't look at one individual as being that person. Okay? That person that is getting ready to create salvation for you. You are your own salvation. You your own church. You your own preacher. Be so connected to you first. Honor and worship you first. Praise you first. Lift yourself up first. And then all the other stuff gonna come in alignment. I promise you. I promise you. When you focused on you first, connecting to you first, save yourself. Quit looking for other people. We be so hungry and wanting everybody else. No, that's not how it works. The more, I promise you, the more you trust yourself and you get in tune with that voice. And the hard part for some of us, like me, I'm going to hold my hand up on this one. Because some of us is hard-headed. I'm a hard-headed one. Lord knows I'm a hard-headed one. I almost had a shout with that one. I'm so hard-headed. And I can hear not only my voice, but my ancestors be sitting there like, so you just gonna ignore all the messages and the signs that we just gave you. You just gonna ignore it. You just gonna ignore it. And it's funny because I be like, but I just want to see, because like I'll be rationalizing with the ancestors and the spirit guides, like, but some stuff I just want to see, because I want to see what is it. I'm a scientist. Part of my chart, I'm a scientist. I am a spiritual scientist. So sometimes I be putting myself through stuff because I want to see. I want to be the tester. Like, oh, well, what if? So why is that connection? Like, what is that? What is that need? What is that drive? I want to figure it out. I'm working on a couple of books too, so that's another reason why I be doing dumb shit sometimes. Because I want to see. I'm trying to figure out how our mind and our body and our chemistry and all these different dynamics work. What make us do what we do? How can we, redirect? There's a video, if you have a chance and you are following me on my YouTube, if you are subscribed to my YouTube page, there's 2 videos that I put up in the Vibrate Higher. I put up one by Young Pharaoh, And it was about detoxing the neurological mind, I think. Detoxing our neurological mind. Okay? You so silly. um And then the other one I think I put is the one by Chef Aki. It's an interview about with Chef Aki, and she gets into relationships and stuff like that. Certain dynamics. There's some good jewels, some jewel droppers in there. Okay, go check those videos out. I just want y'all to get your take on it. Maybe we'll do a live on it. Grand Rising. I'm sorry, I'm trying to go back and look at. You go to my church, Chaz. People be laughing. They do not believe I'm an ordained minister. I am an ordained minister. I had made a joke. My uncle is about to get married, and he's a prophet. He in the church, but I laughed. I said, "That's all Daryl Roach, y'all. Y'all know I'm Daryl Roach down. I'm Daryl Roach down. DRD jury. DRD Daryl Roach." I had made a joke. I said, "Do y'all want me to? You need me to officiate the wedding? Cause I can marry y'all. I can. If you need me to do that, you need me to. Y'all want me to officiate the wedding? You want me to put my blessing on it? I can do that." It was like, "Oh Lord, you need healing. Shut up." What was the other call? I don't remember the video, but it's Robot Rebel. I know that it was by Robot Rebel, and it's got Chef Aki. If y'all heard of Chef Aki, amazing sister. It's so crazy because it's crazy how things and synchronicity and how you are in a circle or in sync with a certain energy, and you don't paying attention. Let me say that. So, in my younger heydays, we all kind of used to be in the same circle. So it used to be Chef Aki. If y'all are familiar with Jamila, she's another vegan chef that's in Atlanta. I think the name of her company is Earth Candy. There was another sister named Jay-Z Addict that runs thing. Me and Jay-Z Addict used to be really good friends. There was this whole, I don't want to call it like the earthy, conscious. All of us were all in the same fly, like rock, Afro chic type movement. We all were like around each other in our younger days, like rotating in the same circles, doing a lot of the same things, but in our own lane, if that makes sense. She hadn't become Chef Aki then. She was still finding her way on what it is that she was doing at that time. And everybody was finding their way. Everybody was finding their way. So I love some of the circles that I've been in and been affiliated with, and I'm seeing their growth and how we've all accomplished some superly amazing things. And that lets you know that your tribe speaks volumes of who you are. It speaks volumes, your tribe. Pay attention to your tribe. When you see certain ones, if everybody is popping a certain way and reaching certain levels of, okay, I see you. You know you operating on the right frequency. Y'all was doing something right. The ones that they still ain't really doing, I mean, they probably don't need to be a part of your tribe, or they need to be a reminder that you don't want to go back there. Okay? Anyway, before I get sidetracked. It's okay. You ain't got to have a tribe. But with women, I always tell y'all, get out of that. Find your tribe. Find you some women to connect with. Find you a sisterhood. Okay? Find you a group of people that you connect with. Sometimes I get in a space where I don't want to be bothered. I might be in this room and just be laying here and reading and not talking to people. But make an effort to reach out. Make an effort, because they're going to keep you balanced. They're going to give you insight. But make sure that and it don't have to be a big tribe. Yeah, circle little. It ain't got to be a big tribe. It can be a tribe of 3. It really can. I stick with Trinities. I stay on some Trinity shit. I might know like a lot of people, and I do, but I stick with my Trinity. There's always going to be a rotation of like a certain amount. Sometimes it's just a tribe or 2. Me and Shanika Marie, that's my ride or die right there. That's my boo. Sometimes it just be me and her. It just be me and her. And we don't even live in the same city no more. But it gives me balance. We are able to balance our ideals, our thoughts, our fears, things we are still working through. But like I said, I pay attention to the groups that I used to roll in, the people that I was connected with. 6 degrees of separation, whatever it may be, I pay attention. There's a lot of women on the path. It's your thought process, Aunt Goddess. So this is the thing that I wanted to get into. This is why I want y'all to watch Detoxing of the Neuro. I want to make sure I'm saying that right. It's by Young Pharaoh. He just put it out like yesterday. I'm not, and I've always put this disclaimer out about him because I'm not a fan sometimes of how he delivers messages. But what I am a fan of is sometimes he picks a content or a topic, and I'm so, y'all know I'm big on sharing information. I could have easily just redid a video or whatever. And hold on, I'm trying to make sure that that's the right video that I'm talking about. But I just ended up adding it to my Vibrate Higher. Just go on my Vibrate Higher. How do we secure men? Yes, that's Chef Aki video. That one was good. Hold on. I'm in my Vibrate Higher. So I just added it. It should be at the bottom. How do we secure the man? And the reason somebody had sent me, that was like, look, Chef Aki did. Well, Aki, she did a video. So an interview. So I went and I looked at it and I was like, the jewels that she dropped in there is dope. So yes, that's the one for that. And then neurological detoxing, the manipulation of the subconscious is the other video. Neurological detoxing. Please go look at that. And I've talked about this particular topic before, but just what you just said, beloved, about there's no one, they be wanting to do something that's different. Ain't nobody talking about the same shit that you talk about. Once you know who you are and you're more connected to your inner self, okay? Once you know who you are and more connected to your inner self and what your voice is, the things that are like-minded, we used to always talk about alike attracts alike. Those things will gravitate to you because what you think will come to you. Whatever is lying, what are you thinking about the most of the time? So if you're thinking about wealth most of the time, how to achieve like opportunities, creating opportunities, more opportunities come to you. Laws of attraction. Always, I'm telling y'all, I just said this last night, as above, so below. So how you think is what you manifest in real life. If you think that there's no one around you on your level, then you're going to manifest more people around you not on your level, not able to speak the same language as you. But if you know that everyone that you come in alignment with, anybody that comes in your path is in alignment with you, Everybody that the universe presents to you is walking in alignment with you. They are there to serve your purpose. They are there to give you lessons and blessings. It's all about how you think. What are you saying? Words cast spells. Words cast spells. Are you hearing me? So every time that you speak something into existence, that's what you're getting more of. So always speak life into your situation. If you feel like you want more people that are amazing and on the same frequency and that work in the same dynamic, guess what? You're going to bring more of that into your surrounding. You need to speak some money in your life. Speak the money in your life. Y'all be in debt and y'all be operating in lack because you speak lack. Because you're focused on the lack of. You're focused on not having. You're focused on being broke instead of being wealthy. And not just wealthy financially. When you think about speaking life into your situation and your dynamics, it should be, I'm speaking abundance on all levels. Not just financial gain, mental gain, emotional gain, spiritual gain. It should be all dynamics, abundance. Peace, beloved. You need to be in a space where you are constantly speaking life. You gotta talk, you gotta put it in perspective. Yeah, the secret, but the secret come from the Kabbalion. That's why I keep telling y'all, go to the root. Go to the root. Go get the Kabbalion. Go get the Hermetic principles. All of that stuff. Everything that comes from a motivational manifestation. All these movies. All these TV shows. All these speakers that be out here. They get all of this from the Hermetic principles. Thoth. Tahuti. The laws of Tahuti. That's where it come from. It's a science. Quit feeling like y'all don't know how to do science. We melanated people. We know how to do science better than anyone else. I'm just saying. They all come from the Kabbalion. Go back to the laws, the universal laws. It all comes back from that. It stems from that. That is the foundation for all of it. If y'all read it and apply it, I promise you, your whole life gonna change. You ain't gonna see shit the same. You're not. That's what made me stop looking at when I was experiencing, and I was doing it subconsciously and not realizing that I was doing it. I was doing this thing where when I would experience something that seemed to be traumatic in my life, or it seemed to be a downward spiral, then I was like, I'm gonna post the books, Gemini. I'm gonna post them online so y'all can get the right book, because there's so many books out there. I used to be like, dang, I must be about to get something real good about to happen to me. Because what I noticed that anytime it seemed like stuff was being stripped away from me, or something was like seeming like it was being removed out of my life, I was having a whole upward swing right after it. It would be something like I would feel like I was hitting rock bottom in my mind, because I'm dramatic as hell. I'm a Leo. So I would feel like I was hitting rock bottom, and then next thing you know, boom. I would be like, especially with my fashion career, I used to be feeling like, you know what, I'm about to quit. And then I get like this big TV interview. Or it'll be like I'll get the front cover of the newspaper. Or some big celebrity would call me. Like this last time, and that would it used to bring me back into the business. So like the last year, I was like really like, yo, I'm done. I don't want to do this no more. I'm definitely making the shift and the transition. That was when I was shifting careers. And the Mint Museum had me to do a collection for their African Print Now collection. And they've never had clothing in the museum. They never have had on top of that, an African American clothing designer to do clothing, not only for one location, but 2 locations. So it was a big deal. And they placed like a dumb order with me. But at the time, there was so much going on and I had messy people, but I still made the best of the situation, even though it aggravated the shit out of me. But it was still about every time that I thought that something was going a certain way and I wasn't really understanding, it was like, boom, something big or major that I really could be like, catapult a whole nother dynamic. I just chose not to jump on it this time. This time I did the project. I executed. I had my, pieces done for this particular dynamic. And then I made peace with it. I was like, did my little round of interviews promoting that my stuff was over there. And I made peace with it. I was just like, okay. That was a great way for me to end that particular cycle of my career. That was a great way. I got one more little thing that I'm working on. That'll be the end. But overall, that was a great way to exit. So paying attention to that pendulum allowed me to not get so caught up in the moment of feeling like I was having these tower card moments. When things are feeling like, oh God, why is everything happening at the same time? Why is everything feeling like it's crashing at the same time? Then I always used to be like, well, damn, you got to hit this. You got to go this way in order for that pendulum to swing right back. The harder it swings to the left, the more momentum it has going to the right. The key is for how are you operating when that pendulum swings? How are you operating? How are you perceiving? How are you navigating? When you see that things are seeming to take this little, like I said, it might feel like everything being taken away from you. But pay attention. Why is it being taken away? Does it need to be moved? It might make it. I always look at stuff like that. Oh, it's making room for me to have what I really want. You lose a car. Oh, it's making room for you to have a better car. You lose your man. Oh, it's making room for you to have a better man or woman. Pay attention. Things happen for a reason. It's divine. The universe will not take anything away from you that you do not need, that you need. The universe takes exactly what it needs to take away from you. Sometimes it take it away from you because you don't appreciate it. You ain't got no gratitude. You out here operating with no gratitude. You don't like it anyway. You not acting like you love what your life is about right now. So if I take it away from you now, maybe you will build a connection with the things that I'm giving you. Okay? Now I'm going to show you how to appreciate, because now you're going to be in a space where, oh, now I got to work to get this bag. And now that I'm working to get this bag, I'm sorry, y'all, I was taking my vitamins while I'm talking to y'all. Now that I'm working to get this back, it might require me to do some work. Peace, beloved. And that's okay. It's okay. It's some things that shifted in my life, and I was like, I was being self-absorbed a little bit. I told y'all I got an issue with being self-absorbed sometimes. So I was just feeling like, I'm ready to put my renter out. Because I gave up my house so I could come help my mom. And now I'm like, I miss my house. But when I was in the house, I ain't like it. I don't want this house. I'm tired. It's too big. It's too big. Yes, that's what I was saying. I know. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. It's too big. It ain't just, it's too big. I ain't doing nothing but making more mess. It's too big. I don't like being over here with these clear people. They're my complaints. I want an older house that I got to put some love into, that I can redecorate, that I can, Don't judge me. I know. I was not. Instead of just being like, it's a million people that would have loved to be in my house. Listen, ain't nobody, with no neighbor. Like, I had neighbors, but I ain't had nobody in my backyard. I have nothing but trees in the backyard. Hold on, y'all. I gotta come back. Wait a minute. Let me come back.